Hi everyone, Keith here. You may have noticed a few posts on my feed recently about a lot of corruption in the government and government services that I've been noticing. I was having a think this morning while I was looking out over the valley in the fog about a possible solution. Some of you might have read about the potential for Rupert Murdoch to take on the electronic version of Australia's voting system and to manage and look after that. Now, we all know how biased Rupert Murdoch is and how self-interested he is, probably at least as self-interested as the current self-serving politicians that are sitting around legislating to make life harder for the majority of the Australian population. Now, the solution I've thought of, it's a technological solution, and it does involve an electronic style of voting. The term open source democracy has been bandied around in certain circles for a little while, and it's an interesting term that maybe some people should get familiarised with, I think. There has been a lot of irregularities in preferential voting in the last couple of federal elections. Votes going missing in Western Australia, preferences changed at the last minute, all that kind of stuff. The workaround that's come to my attention for this involves something that some of you may have heard of called the blockchain. Now, the blockchain, people hear about this and go, oh, that's that Bitcoin thing, which is, oh, it's just that dodgy cryptocurrency, whatnot, and immediately switch off. Now, the blockchain is a really interesting thing, and the Bitcoin phenomenon, which some people who have been doing stock investing and whatnot, are sort of only familiar with the blockchain as a currency. If you look at people like Hewlett-Packard and IBM and other tech giants like that are doing work on the blockchain, it's far more than just currency. What it is, it's and they're looking at I think there's things like Ethereum and other blockchains that are not just using. The reason it's able to be used as currency is because it's a secure, unfuckwithable digital signature, which uses point-to-point encryption and distributed error checking through having multiple volumes of the same data stored on the cloud all around the internet. So basically, the data that's updated there has to get checked and verified against many other copies of the same data through quite complicated algorithms, which I'm not going to go into here. But the best thing to say is it's a secure, distributed information chain, right? Which is why it's able to be used as a currency. But it's not just able to be used as a currency. It's also able to use, and is currently being more widely adopted by some of the corporate and mega elite companies around the world as a contracts, secure contracts model. And hence, what is a vote? A vote is a contract. The people put down their consent and their preference and their intention in a contract to elect or a body of people to make decisions. Now, if you were to make a voting blockchain, which was stored in a decentralized manner with every citizen, and also in regional hubs, there wouldn't be need for people like Rupert Murdoch to get involved. It'd be a fully transparent, open source, unfuckwithable model with which to cast your votes. And if it was implemented properly, it could be a solution to completely removing the need for politicians at all. in any more than a front man kind of, making news releases and press releases, kind of managerial kind of role, which we have CEOs of local councils and other service providers to do that. So by making a decision-based model based on results from a secure blockchain style of voting, you'd basically be able to completely remove, if implemented properly, corruption from the political arena. There's talk about making blockchains involved in law and other areas of governance, but I think a really good way to start, especially given the current repeating stories of government corruption that we're seeing in this country and others, would be to get a group. Let's unite all the coders, the hackers, the enthusiasts of the blockchain, the red hats, the white hats, the black hats, and let's get a project going to get this blockchain voting system happening, where we can transparently, securely make decisions and a consensus model that the people have full control over for the governance of the country. I just wanted to put that out there. So if anyone's interested, I guess the first thing to do to get it moving, and maybe there's already a number of separate projects happening elsewhere, would be to get a number of cloud-based developmental servers going and find someone who's interested in taking the project on to develop this blockchain model for voting, and then we probably need some people to advocate to various interest groups and put pressure on the corrupt politicians. And they're not all corrupt, just a lot of them. And let's have a non-violent revolution where the people take their power back. That's all I wanted to say. Have a good day. Research the blockchain. It's a really interesting thing.